Hello everyone, my name is Allison. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to do a daily reading for Thursday, June 9th. And I'm just going to look at your overall energy, see if there's any opportunities or challenges that you might have coming your way, and look at some guidance and advice from Spirit about that. And before we get started, if you could please take a moment to like, share, and subscribe, I'd really appreciate it. This is a new channel and I'm trying to grow it. I am releasing this a little later than usual. I had some technical issues and that's been resolved. And so here we are. All right, let me go ahead and cut the deck. Oops, came right out. Okay, so let me get these lined up for you. I'm doing a different spread today for you. This is something I would normally do if I was going to do a zodiac sign. And you'll see that come up in the future also. I was trying to do the daily tarot reading, and I really enjoy that. But I might go back to the zodiac. I'm playing around right now and see what people like. So for this one, you've got your recent past, your present, and your near future. And I'm going to go ahead and clarify that because what I see happening is that you have a lot of good stuff happening in your life right now. And you've got some news coming in, and that is going to be in your near future. So let me go ahead and clarify that and see what Spirit wants to say. What I'm seeing, though, is that you really need to be careful not to hold on to things a little too tightly. That will affect you. You need to just stand back and take a deep breath. But let me dive into it and give you some clarity. So let me cut this deck. All right, so I'm going to choose 2 cards for each. Okay. All right, so what I see for you, first of all, let me explain these cards because they are a little different as far as the names go. Okay, so this says Weaver of Spells. This is the Queen of Wands. Seeker of Spells. This is the Knight of Wands. And Eight of Spells. It's all about action here, right? The energy of Wands. And this is the Eight of Wands. So you're going to have some incoming messages and news coming in. It's going to happen really fast. So for your recent past, you've been able to be creative, you're charismatic, you're confident, you've been able to go out in the world and create something. So for example, let's say you're an artist, you've been able to go out and have an art exhibit, you're front and center, you're loving the attention, people are loving you because you're charismatic and you're talented and you're self-actualizing. So this is your recent past. And then you're going from the Queen back to the Knight. So in your present energy, and I'm going to clarify this, so you have everything, right? This is the Nine of Cups. So he has everything. He has sensual pleasures. He has material things. He's got, because it's cups. So he's got a lot of love, sensuality, intimacy. He's appreciating beauty, and he has almost everything, right? Because this is a 9, it's not quite a 10. And with the Empress, who is abundant, she's pregnant with everything, correct? Right? Prosperity, abundance. This is generational wealth. So you've got that in your recent past. In your present situation, this would be the Knight of Wands. So the Knight of Wands can have positive and negative, right? Because he hasn't quite arrived at the Queen or the King status. So there's still a bit of a back and forth. He might be rash, he might be calm one minute, and he might be hot-headed the next. So that's the Knight energy, especially for Wands. But what this is saying is that you are still able to self-actualize that energy. It doesn't look to me like you have it in the negative in this particular present situation. You've been given an Ace of Swords. You have a lot of truth coming in. There's truthfulness. There's intelligence. There's wit. There's a lot going on for you that's coming in with this card. And then you have the Page of Pentacles. So you're given the opportunity for more prosperity, more wealth, more good things coming into your family, to education, to your health. Very trustworthy. Again, you've got two cards that are stressing trustworthy, just. This is a gift from the universe that's coming in. So you've got a lot going on here in your present situation. Nothing negative. You do have some messages coming in for your near future. This is the Eight of Spells, so the Eight of Wands. And so for this particular energy, you have, it's very quick, and you have this incoming message, this news that's arrived. And to clarify the news is that it wants you to meditate on it, because if you don't, you're going to have problems. It's going to be very bedeviling to you. It's going to maybe stir up some past programming that you've been trying to get rid of, that you thought you were successful at. Maybe it's someone from your past that's come in, whether it's a friendship or it's a love interest, somebody that has come up from your past, and it's someone that you had a bad addiction to. Maybe they're a toxic personality, or just the fact that when the two of you get together, it's toxic. You repeat old patterns. So keep an eye out for that. This could even be a drug addiction, alcoholism, sex addiction, food. It could be any form of addiction. Maybe you're a shopaholic. Something that is not good for you, though, that kind of addiction. And it wants you to go ahead and meditate on it. Take a good hard look at what you're doing. Think about it so that you don't fall into this mess. So what I also have is you have an opportunity. This is the King of Challenges. So this is the King of Swords. So you have a lot of truth coming in. You have the opportunity to be extremely truthful with yourself, to look at yourself with astute judgment, to be impartial, to be able to basically kind of mete out, not, I don't want to say justice, but to be able to be very truthful with yourself in a really just in a nice, blunt way. But I mean that, I know blunt can have a negative connotation, but you're just so direct in this case that I almost want to use the term blunt. And that is so that you don't fall into this situation. So you have the opportunity to pull out of it with meditation, because these are both a suit of swords, okay? So that's thoughts and ideas. So you have the ability to work on that. Your challenge is not to fall into, this is the Six of Boons, so Six of Pentacles. So your challenge is not to stray too far from the situation and the news at hand. You don't want to run away from it. You do need to approach it in a very tender way, a very compassionate way. That way you don't hurt yourself or hurt the people around you that are involved in the news that came in and that are in close to you in your life. I would say tender care is at hand. I would say that you have the ability to almost have like a childlike tenderness with this, but you have to be very careful not to hurt yourself and people around you. So really emphasize some self-love, okay? All right, so I'm going to pull some clarifiers for the guidance and the advice from Spirit. So let me get the Rider-Waite deck. So I've already shuffled this deck, so let me go ahead and pull the two out. This one, yeah, see, it really wants you to be very truthful with yourself. Ten of Pentacles, so you've got a lot going on. That seems to be repeating itself. All right, reinforced by the Cups. All right, Six of Boons, so yeah. All right. Okay, so the guidance and advice from Spirit, it doesn't want you to be too controlling, and in this particular case, miserly. Okay, this is the suit of Pentacles. So we're talking about material, earthly possessions, prosperity, that doesn't want you to hold on so tight that you prevent yourself from having that. This is the card of greed and miserly also, but in control. So you're holding on a little too tight. Now, this is your recent past. And so, again, you need to be truthful with yourself. And because you have everything you need, why are you being so miserly? You don't need to be that way. You don't need to be so controlling. So there's something there that you need to take a look at. This is the Queen of Swords. She cuts through everything. She cuts through all the bullshit. She'll tell you exactly what is going on. She sees through everything. You can't fool her. She's intelligent. She's witty. She's smart. She's fair. She's just. And you've got the Ten of Pentacles. So again, generational wealth, success, prosperity, good health, you know, career. You have everything right here. So your current energy is, this is called the Forest Lord. So this is the Emperor. Okay. And so around the Emperor, for your current energy, this is that beautiful divine masculine. It's structure, it's power, it's taking care of, again, your empire, whatever word you want to use, your family, your city. You know, it's just, it's branching out and taking care of what you love and what's around you in a leadership position. And this is being clarified by the Two of Wands and the Six of Pentacles. So you've got Six of Pentacles here and here. This is also in your challenge. So your challenge is to be, like I said, to be very tender. Your tender care is at hand. Again, sometimes you're poor, sometimes you have, sometimes you don't. It's a card of lack, right? So you need to be generous and, like I said, not hurt the people around you. So if you're in a position where you have something and others don't, be generous. Don't be miserly, okay? You need to avoid that because you're going to screw up your life with what you have. You're going to have some bad issues come rolling in. Okay, so because look, I mean, you've got the world ahead of you. I mean, you've got the exploration, you've got the world. This is even a portal, so for you to be able to walk through. And so when you take that and then look at your near future, the guidance and advice from Spirit, you've got the Ace of Spells. So this is the Ace of Wands. A lot of wand energy, a lot of swords. Yeah, it's an interesting read. I like this. So anyway, so you've got the Ace of Wands. And this is giving you, it's another gift from the universe. You had another ace right here. So in this one, this is about action, being creative, self-actualizing yourself. He's giving you a little burst of energy there, a little bit of dragon fire. Because, and again, this is your near future. So you've got this opportunity right here. He's giving you the opportunity with the ace. You need to be careful because you've got some blockage going on. You're having an issue deciding, okay? You're kind of blinded by something and you're stuck. So again, take a look at it, be honest with yourself. Use that energy to push through this blockage because you have the potential of having, again, every single thing you want, right? You've got Ten of Pentacles, Ten of Cups. Happy family, happy family. This is more emotional, joy, peace, right? Because it's the Suit of Cups, it's more emotional. This is the more material thing. So this is going to be your health, your career, your prosperity, your wealth. But having these two together is fantastic, right? So that's your opportunity to achieve this. So you've got some incoming news that you need to think about, that you don't want to fall into the bedeviling by it. You don't want it to get the better of you. So you're given some action. You need to take some action so that you don't have blockages. That way you can continue having the happy future that you have, because your recent past and your present, you're very happy, but this news coming in, it might throw you for a loop. So don't let it get to you, and you'll just work right through it. Okay, I hope that helps, and I hope that finds you well. Sending everybody lots of love. And again, if you could please like, share, and subscribe, that'd be great. And if you'd like a personal reading with me, the link is in the description below. All right, take care. Bye-bye.